Greetings, nerds. Jules Nerdy here. Welcome to part number 2, or the second part of drawing MrBeast 2.0. As usual, I am really thrilled to continue an artwork of a YouTube star, a popular YouTuber. All we're doing is doing a copy and paste move. We eat, sleep, art, repeat. Wait, art? That doesn't even sound right. Eat, sleep, draw, repeat. How about that? I don't always do art. I would cook. I would also vlog and like share my personal life. But I gotta get back to vlogs. I gotta get back to cooking. Julian is comfortable of doing all of that stuff. Not me. I do art just like Julian. And speaking of Julian was actually gonna make another Capital City drawing video, something he hasn't done for like over a month or close to 2 months now or something. It's been a while. It's been a freaking century. Yeah, I decided to take over and ruined Julian's plan of trying to record another Capital City drawing video. Well, actually uploading a Capital City drawing video, and instead throw in another part of us working on the drawing of MrBeast 2.0. Next time, Julian, you'll be able to upload a Capital City drawing video in this channel. We're gonna work on MrBeast's nose, more of his nose, the left side of his cheek from his perspective. We're gonna work on his mouth, his teeth, his lips, you know. We're gonna do his facial hair. We're also gonna work on a bit of his throat. And yeah, I don't know how the drawing will turn out so far. I'm not doubting myself so much. If I was doubting myself, then I don't know how else I would feel, but, you know, I'm just completely determined.
You sure about that?
I feel like we're gonna nail another drawing of a YouTuber. Like what I said in the previous part, which was the first part of us drawing this YouTuber, won't be as wow, won't be as much of a home run as the drawing we did from last year. I want to find a way, figure out a way to draw the same guy, not once but twice, differently, somewhat of a goofy way, but a unique way of drawing MrBeast. You get what I'm trying to say, nerds?
No.
So we're gonna keep on using the colors blue and pink, since those are the colors of the MrBeast logo. Yeah, the boy and girl color. It makes sense for him to choose those colors for his logo. I guess he supports both genders, like I do. I'm just sounding really, really peculiar at this point. Yeah, I'm sorry, nerds. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and continue the drawing of MrBeast 2.0. So intentionally, I was gonna actually use a pair of scissors to create the details for MrBeast's hair, for his mustache, and for his beard, but I can't forget about one of his eyebrows. But I decided to hold off that plan, and I only cared about adding the strokes, applying the strokes, adding the colors blue and pink for his face. Like, I had other plans besides using the pair of scissors, the oil pastels, color pencils, all of that stuff in these art videos where we draw these YouTubers for fun. Like, instead, like, once we complete the entire drawing of MrBeast 2.0, then that's when I'm going to use the pair of scissors. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do here. So, yeah, I'm just going to embrace that plan. Embrace that change. Instead of using color pencils for a couple minutes or for a few minutes or whatever, then jumping to oil pastels, then using a little bit of whiteout, using a little bit of a white gel pen, and then jumping to a pair of scissors and then repeating that pattern, or going in a random pattern. You get what I'm trying to say, nerds? Like going back and forth, going in that weird certain pattern, you know? I'm just gonna like try to, I don't know how I'm gonna really say it here. I don't know if I'm gonna really say it that efficiently, but using the oil pastels for a few minutes and then jump to the color pencils, and then let's say I use a little bit of a whiteout for like momentarily, and then once we work on the entire drawing, then that's when we're able to use a pair of scissors to scratch off the colors for his facial hair and the hair, you know? So that way we could do everything in one period. Yeah, maybe from now on, we're gonna use the pair of scissors. That's literally gonna be the last thing we do to scratch off the colors of these YouTubers' hair, facial hair. Well, it's rare for females to have facial hair. Only the males, primarily the males. Like, I don't know, I'm just really starting to feel quite tired, quite exhausted using the pair of scissors, between using the oil pastels, color pencils, and etc., even crayons. I haven't really used any crayons for quite a while. I plan on doing an art video where I'm only gonna use crayons. Well, markers are gonna get involved. Yeah, one day I'm gonna do that art video where I use markers, but also I'm gonna add the crayons into the party, Crayola crayons, since I am obsessed with Crayola. And I kind of forgot, nerds, that Google is now a quarter of a century old. Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, since late September of 1998, Google became a thing. And yeah, I've been using the hell out of Google for several years. Maybe since like the late 2000s, I would say, before I joined YouTube, before I had social media. I'm quite curious. I would search up everyday topics, and Google will always provide the answers, but those answers aren't always reliable or bona fide. Okay, nerds, here's the current progress of the drawing of MrBeast 2.0. Half of his mustache is pretty much done. We got his left cheek, as you can see, nerds. We got a few highlights, shading and highlights, you know, same old stuff. Just like for each of these drawings of a popular YouTuber. Quite frankly, nerds, I am doubting myself. I feel like his teeth won't be that well made. I feel like I'm gonna screw up the rest of his teeth, so I think I'm already criticizing how they look so far. I probably should have took my time on his teeth a little bit more. Oh well. At the end, I'll just have to embrace what I'm offering to each and every one of you nerds. Got the rest of his facial hair, you know, his beard, and his like soul patch. Over half of his lips are pretty much complete. We also got his throat. Imagine if MrBeast looks like this in real life. I think he would completely terrify and like completely frighten a bunch of kids up, because he does have fans that are not only adults, other adults, teens or adolescents, but also the kids, nerds that are under 13 years old. Yeah, he would, MrBeast would definitely like scare the daylights out of a bunch of kids if he looked like this in real life. You know, if his entire skin becomes pink, and if his facial hair is blue and his hair also blue, or if the colors are reversed. MrBeast wouldn't even do such a thing like that, no. I think it would be a pretty hilarious prank if he did paint his skin pink and then change his facial hair and his hair blue, and then he pranks a bunch of kids, like cause them to scream like a bunch of 5-year-old little girls, like I think that would be actually funny. This may be fall, it may be autumn right now, nerds, but Halloween is a month away. I think that could be a really useful, really efficient Halloween prank that MrBeast could do for his main channel. What? Or like a Halloween-based prank. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna really do it because he wants to do things that he's comfortable doing. I don't know. I just don't know, but that's a good suggestion for Jimmy. So that is going to be the end of this part, the end of this art video, nerds. Stay tuned for more content, and I hope this art video was quite enjoyable to watch. Feel free to subscribe to this channel, and feel free to follow me across social media. And thanks for watching, I appreciate your time.